The cold winters in Indiana and in Kentucky seemed to hold on forever this year. In my mind, it appears the summer of 2022 was never going to get here. The streets are wet from the morning rain that definitely will not dampen the spirits of all who attended the NMLRA Spring Shoot today. The vendors were in full force. The shooting was plentiful. Today, I wish to show other things offered to the viewing public in the summer of 2022. Let's get going right now. Before we get started, I want to remind everybody, ear and eye protection is strongly recommended. Now this is the way you get here in style, friendship, right?
I'm starting cruising, buddy.
Where's your smoke pole?
Right here. Right hand.
The way to do it, man.
That's right.
I love it. Shoot straight and hard.
I'm going to. Good to see you, Mark.
Good, buddy. See you later. Have a good one. I just love talking to other shooters that shows up at Friendship. Here's a couple that are willing to go on camera. Robin and Brian Paris. You'll love this. Yep. Look who I run into at the NMLRA Spring Shoot. Robin and Brian Paris. This is a thorn between two roses, or is this a rose between two thorns? What is it?
I'm saying a rose between two thorns.
All right. She looks embarrassed. Is that right? She embarrassed? She threatens to shoot him after the camera turned off, right?
Pretty much.
Good meeting you guys.
It's nice. It was so nice meeting you. Thank you so much.
Love it. A stroll through the Gunmakers Hall is mouth-watering this year. I'll just be quiet and let you salivate over these fine-looking smoke poles. All right, Bart, what we got here, buddy?
Well, I'm Bart Copenhaver, and this is the latest gun I finished. It is a 50 caliber rifle with a rice barrel, based off of a North Carolina rifle with iron furniture. It's a Chambers lock. It's walnut wood from a 270-year-old farm that was harvested about 10 years ago, and it's been in my basement drying that long. And
cool.
Now it's a gun.
So what kind of triggers is in that rascal?
That's one I made.
The one you made? Oh, that's even interesting. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for showing that to us.
You're welcome.
And now, so what do you got, Dale?
What I have here is a combination matchlock and wheel lock, custom made by a gentleman in Poland. It's hand built. This is this is an original style lock. This is a copy of an actual antique lock. This is
he already had them, but Washington
the
in front of him,
matchlock
like 25
cock
yards in front of him,
right here.
Okay.
He goes, he was unarmed. He goes,
Sear
"You seem
drops
like a
and goes
gentleman."
down.
He goes, "Gentlemen don't shoot
When you
gentlemen."
want to go to the matchlock,
And then,
you drop that back.
So
I know exactly what rifle.
yeah,
You drop your wheel lock
and
forward.
You could load it. It's no
And you would use a
faster than
spanner
muzzle loader, but the difference is
to
that
cock
you
it,
can be under cover or laying
and the
down.
same sear
You don't have to-
will fire
I've never seen
the
one
match
person.
or the wheel
You
lock.
won't see too many.
Can it have like a hand crank to put on?
Well,
it?
it's got a. What it is it's a metal,
Is that
and
one
I
that
just
you
don't
built?
happen to have it, but it's a metal tool about like this.
Okay.
It's like a square wrench. Essentially, it's a wrench.
Gotcha.
And it just, you put it on, you take it back off. It's also used here when it's the same tool. It would go here. Like
Does it have like a
all-purpose
tension
tool.
spring in that thing? Or how's that?
It's got a regular heavy-duty mainspring right here. And you can see the size is a very strong, extremely large, heavy-duty spring. When this releases the wheel for it to go, it's very strong. They absolutely throw sparks. It's like a cigarette lighter. You can see the serration of the teeth in the wheel. And the wheel doesn't spin around. I think sort of the thing. It's like a watch spring that people. It's not. That's not quite how it works. You cock it. It is probably about that much movement. It's just enough. It will throw a shower of sparks. And
So how big of a gun does that thing go on?
it would go not quite as big as a lot of people think. They were
No, I'm not.
probably most of them were fired off a yoke. The German style lock has got a they're very wide. There's like a fan shape toward the rear. They were large bore because the quality of the powder back then wasn't all that great, and they probably in the 80 caliber to maybe even 1-inch bore.
Well, Dale, thank you, buddy, for explaining
I appreciate
that to me.
it.
Thank you very much. How about a little action from the primitive range? The trap range was redesigned and rebuilt with fresh concrete and gravel just before the spring shoot. Check it out. How about a little pistol action? I'm sure some of you will really enjoy that.
I will. I'll bring it to September.
How about some of these potent rascals? These babies are real loud. Ran into Gary and Georgia Eldridge today, who enjoy watching the channel. We even practiced a song that she saw in a video last summer. Check this out.
Are we singing?
You're going to sing it to me, right? What's the famous line we go through?
Powder patch and ball, it won't shoot at all.
And thanks, Georgia, for being such a great sport. I love it. On my way down the highway back to the truck at the end of the evening, I just could not pass up a couple of cool looking tea buckets and not put them on camera. Man, these are some sweet looking rides. Oh yeah, the day's over here at Friendship. Shooting's all pretty much done. Most folks are heading home. Got a chance to meet a lot of folks who like to watch the videos. Gave away lots of buttons. The powder magazine's well stocked with Shoots and Swiss. I picked up a couple cans of 2F, another one of Swiss Noel B. Actually got some flints today for that Traditions Trapper pistol I'll be using for long. And even broke down and got one of these so I can accurately measure the powder that I've been putting in that Swedewar instead of that redneck version I've been doing for a long time. And a few more Muzzle Blast magazines that will be given away. Thanks for watching. And remember, Jesus does love you. We'll catch you next time.